Bill, tell us how you thought tonight went.
Well, tonight was a successful meeting. We had well over 400 people. We had Bruce Norris speaking to our guests, and we gave away over 100 gifts to people who attended the meetings, and we provided an evening full of food, gifts, and education.
What were some of those gifts you were giving away?
We gave away the Rich Dad, Poor Dad cash flow games. We gave Rich Dad, Poor Dad games for kids, books by very good authors, and home study courses by very good authors.
Right. And if someone happens to miss a SDCIA meeting, how can they catch up on what they missed out on?
All our members, and our members only pay $45 a year, all our members have available to them every presentation, because we record every presentation, and if the speaker gave us a PowerPoint presentation, we make that available also to all of our members to download after just a couple of days.
And what about your podcast?
Podcast, well, that's just getting started. And what I do for podcasts is I interview local professionals about what is happening in our local marketplace, and they provide those answers, and we provide them as podcasts anywhere from 3 minutes to 20 minutes long.
Okay, and how often does SDCIA meet?
SDCIA meets on the second Tuesday of every month. And we've been doing it now, I've been associated with it for over 20 years, so we've been doing it for a while.
What is the most important thing you want people to leave the meetings with?
I want people to leave the meeting knowing one thing, more than they came in, because every speaker, I evaluate every speaker before they get in front of our group, and those speakers have to teach. If they teach, then I don't mind if they have a product to sell, but they must teach. So what I want people to leave the meeting is first with an education. Secondly, there is a networking that goes on before and after the meetings, and we have members of every level of education, from people who have never done a deal, who don't have any knowledge whatsoever about real estate, to literally the millionaire next door. We have a couple in here, a little old couple, man and woman. By looking at them, you wouldn't think twice of them. They have over 40 free and clear properties here in San Diego. Yes.
That's awesome. And tell us about the library that you have.
Our library is one of the largest in the country, actually, and we've spent literally tens of thousands of dollars to keep it updated. And when we have, they're only for our members. Members can check it out. The cost is free. All they need to do is provide us with a check with the amount of whatever it is that they're checking out. And if they don't bring it back, we want to be able to come buy a new one. Secondly, our speakers donate a lot of the products that they sell to us, and we put that in our library also. Okay,
and tell us what you do outside of SDCIA.
What do I do outside of SDCIA? Well, two things. One, I run another club up in Arcadia, up by Pasadena in Los Angeles area, and it's called the Los Angeles and Asian RIA, in which it was initially started as a Chinese Real Estate Investment Association. I am part Chinese, and it has grown to now where we meet on the second Wednesday, right after the SDCIA meetings, and the SDCIA speakers come from here and then speak up at the LA RIA meeting. We have approximately 50 members as opposed to about 1,000 members for SDCIA, but we're just getting started. And we have a library that's much smaller than the SDCIA library, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Personally, I'm a licensed real estate broker, and I do real estate investing, I do hard money loans, I do note investing, and I teach. Have a lot of fun doing all of it.
So where do you teach?
Where do I teach? I teach in San Diego and up in the LA, Orange County areas. Just have a class in February, going to be up in Orange County. Most of my classes are down here in San Diego. I like to keep it close to home, but I'm getting more and more demand from that area because of my LA RIA meetings.
Right. And closing out 2013, going into 2014, what would be a success tip you would give someone coming into the industry?
A success tip?
Yeah.
Okay. Do whatever you can to control real estate this next year in 2014. By control, that is, it means either buying it or get some sort of option or lease on a property if it's a single family residence, because we really believe that the value prices of these properties will go up possibly as much as 20%, and that's another 20% over and above what happened this year, 2013. Now, there are other types of investments that are up there, but you need a lot more education, which is one of the reasons why we provide libraries.
Awesome. And tell everyone where they can find you, your website for both clubs, your personal business website.
Okay. Let's start off with SDCIA. Our SDCIA website is sdcia.com. That stands for San Diego Creative Investors Association, sdcia.com. Secondly, my LA RIA is on meetup.com. You just look for the Los Angeles and Asian RIA. It's in Arcadia. It's on Meetup. And lastly, my particular business is Bill Tan Investments, and my website is billtaninvestments.com. My office phone number is 760-634-0492.
Perfect. Thank you, Bill.
And we thank you, Chelsea, and we thank Sean and AJ for More Financial for doing these things for us. This is a big help to us. We really appreciate you guys.
We're looking forward to attending more events that you have.
Well, I hope not only that you'll attend more events
And cover
them or participate. And there's a lot of knowledge that you guys can share with my groups. And
Right.
I hope you will.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.